Well, a good Thursday evening to everyone who has joined us tonight. My name is John Dehart. I am your host, and I'm also the executive director of the Family Vacation Network. Thanks for joining us tonight, folks. And I want to welcome you to a lifetime of cool vacations. And if you're new with us tonight, or this is your first presentation you've been on, that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about a whole new way to vacation, a brand new paradigm. Really a radically new way to vacation. Folks, we're going to be talking tonight and really telling a story that has never been told before in the vacation industry. So buckle your seatbelt, hold tight, and here we go. So I want to start this webinar off by just asking a simple question. If you had all the money and the time, so all the money you needed and the time to enjoy it, basically, folks, if you won the lottery, what would be the first thing you'd do? Now, I know we got some purists out there. You'd volunteer, you'd become a philanthropist, you'd do some mentoring or coaching. Maybe we'd all do some of that. But guaranteed, the other thing that we would do is we would pack our bags and we would start checking off our bucket list one really cool vacation at a time. And so I know for a lot of you out there, you're saying, yeah, that sounds good. That's a nice dream. And being able to take those dream vacations is really just that. It's a dream. But I want to remind you that truly destiny is not luck or chance. It's a choice. And by the end of this webinar, I'm hoping to give you and your family some new choices about your financial future and about having a lot more fun vacationing. So welcome to the Family Vacation Network. And folks, we truly are a global family today. We're going international. We're a global family, creating a lifetime of memories, really one cool vacation at a time. A lifetime of memories and leaving a legacy of laughter. That's what we're all about. And folks, even though we're a startup company, we're brand new concept, really just getting going, we know a little bit about the vacation business, and it's because of this man right here. This is David Siegel. David is our founder and our president, and 40 years ago, and folks, I hope you cue into this, because really, he started this 40 years ago. He had a dream, and that dream was to give ordinary people access to extraordinary vacation experiences. And he went out, he borrowed $20,000, put 20 grand on the line. He bought an orange grove in Orlando, Florida. And 40 years ago when he did that, folks, fast forward the next 40 years, today that orange grove that he bought has been parlayed into that piece of property that he bought and started with a dream and a hand-painted sign that said coming soon, and that was on the west gate of Disney World in Orlando, Florida, has now become the largest privately held vacation ownership company in the world. So that's where it all started a little bit over 40 years ago. And so today, folks, we've got over 28 resorts in North America, over 7,000 employees, $4 billion in assets. And we are really just a giant company. I mean, when you look at our properties, I'm actually in one right now. I'm at the Westgate Lakes. If you see my mouse, you can see the lakes right here. This is where I'm at. And so, folks, it's just absolutely beautiful here. Actually, let me move this up. I'm at the lakes. It's right there. It's the top left-hand corner. And so, that was the dream. And he fulfilled on the dream. We're now the largest privately held vacation ownership company in the world. But, folks, it doesn't stop there. And let me say this as we move forward. For David Siegel, he's a billionaire. What we're about to talk about really isn't about the money. What it is about changing people's lives. What he has seen over the last 40 years is really vacations save marriages. Vacations change people. Vacations save families, right? They're the bonding experience for the families. They're the bonding experience for those friendships that are going to last a lifetime. And folks, what he now wants to do is take that global. We're on to phase 2. Phase 2 is the Family Vacation Network. We're helping others create success. And so really what we did, folks, is we went out to the experts and we asked them a few questions. And I'm going to get to exactly what they told us. But, some good lessons learned, right? Over the last 40 years, if you've been in business, if you've grown a company from nothing as an entrepreneur to $4 billion in assets, you probably learned a couple of things. And if you're in the vacation business, here's what we've learned. right? We've learned that if we can give people the vacations that they want, when they want them, okay? So if they want to go on a cruise, let's send them. The question should be, do you want to go on Carnival, Norwegian, or Princess, right? I mean, what do you want to do? Celebrity, whatever. If you want to go on a cruise, let's send them. You want to go to an all-inclusive, let's send you. You want to dive the Great Barrier Reef, we're going to do that. You want to sail the Caribbean, great. You want to go to a luau in Hawaii or an African safari, Family Vacation Network is the place that you can do that. So if we give people the vacations they want, when they want them, and at a price that they can afford, here's what's going to happen. They're going to share those vacation experiences. Let me back up a slide here. They're going to share those vacation experiences with others, right? They're going to be excited. They're going to be happy. They're going to tell people, right? And in today's world, what does that mean? It means they're going to talk about it. They're going to blog about it. They're going to tweet about it. They're going to share it on Facebook, pictures on Facebook, right? They're going to create fan pages and YouTube videos. They're going to share all of that with their friends. Basically, those experiences, folks, those experiences are going viral. That's what our world is today, right? And here's the thing. When it goes viral and people see them, what are they going to say? They're going to say, man, that looks really cool. How can I do that? And folks, that's the model that we're on, because quite simply, we just went to the experts. And here's what they told us. If we wanted to find out, we want to build a company that has global reach. We want to build a company that can impact not millions of people like we've done here in the United States, billions of people globally. And if we're going to do that, we need a couple of things. The first thing the experts said is, look, you got to have a fantastic product. Good news is you do, right? We've got great products. We've got products that have a global reach. And here's the cool part. Those products are consumable. Once you take a vacation, you're going to want to take another and another and another, right? I mean, you got to keep doing it over and going again. They're addictive, for goodness sakes, right? People want to do more and more vacationing. So we've got a great product. Here's the other thing they said. You've got to be able to, because people are going to share this via the internet a lot of times. They're going to do it belly to belly, but they're also going to do it through social media. You've got to be able to monetize that for them. So their life experience, them sharing, if you can monetize that, guess what? You've just incentivized them to do it. It's kind of like weight loss, right? The reason direct sales work so well in weight loss is because we tie your belly to your wallet, right? If you're losing weight and you're making money at the same time by losing weight, you have an incentive to do it. Same thing here. If you're having great vacations and you can make money telling other people about them and sharing that experience with others, impacting other people's lives, who's not going to do that? So those are the two things. If you want a company with global reach to be able to touch people, and folks, I need to say this, if you've ever seen a child's eyes for the first time they saw Mickey or Minnie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Money cannot buy that, right? And that's what, if you've ever seen a kid on the beach playing in the waves, right, with mom and dad there, money can't buy that. That's the experience that we're talking about. That's what we want to take global. So with that, let me tell you a little bit about how it works. They said if we do two things, you got a great product and you can help people monetize that by sharing, you've got a home run. That's what we've got. So it works really simple. It's really kind of a 1, 2, 3. The first thing you do is you choose your pack. How do you want to come in? All of our packs have vacations in them, right? And so here's the thing. Today our vacations are global. So we've got 3 choices. You can eat good, better, best, right? It's literally how much fun do you want to have. So that's step 1. Step 2, you choose your auto subscription, your monthly auto subscription. So folks, we're a direct sales model today. We're giving you opportunity. And let me just quickly explain to you how it was explained to me when I was 18 years old. I went to my first meeting. I saw, it was, believe it or not, it was a weight loss company, and it was explained to me, this network marketing, what is it? They said it's really simple. The Madison Avenue spends 50 cents of every revenue dollar on advertising. What we do is we reallocate those dollars. We take those dollars and we pay you. You build a distribution network. We pay you for word-of-mouth advertising. That's the mystery of network marketing. It's no more complicated than that. If you peel away all the layers and you get down to the bottom line, that's what we get paid to do. We get paid for word-of-mouth advertising and building the distribution network that does that. And so many of you are familiar with this auto subscription model, right, where you're signing up for a monthly auto ship. You're just familiar with it probably more from a vitamin company or a skincare company or a juice company, right? Every month you get a bottle of vitamins, or every month you get a case of juice or whatever. Here's the deal. We don't sell pills, potions, or lotions. Not that there's anything wrong with those companies, right? They're great companies. That's just not us. That's not our thing. That's their thing. Our thing is changing people's lives one cool vacation at a time. So when you sign up for on your auto subscription is one value season night or 2 value season nights, right? Every month you're accruing that. It's like a prepaid vacation. So here's your choice, right? You can either choose this on the left. Do you want a bottle of juice or do you want cool vacations? The choice is yours on the auto subscription. Here's what a friend said to me. On the beaches of Hawaii, you can still drink that juice. So it made perfect sense. This was the better company to be associated with because I could still bring the other stuff along with me. And if you're out in the sun, skincare is not a bad idea anyway. So anyway, you get to choose your subscription. Now here's the cool thing. When you've got that subscription, you've got 1 or 2 nights coming in, here's how it works. You can redeem those nights. So again, it's like a prepaid vacation. You can redeem those nights at any of the 28 Westgate resorts. So 2 nights stay minimum, you can stay 2, you can stay 7 nights, however you want to do it. Okay? Now, if you're sharp, you're saying, John, I'm on an auto subscription every month, I'm getting a night a month. At the end of the year, I got 12 nights. I don't know if I can do all of that at Westgate. Good math. If you're on the 2 nights, you got 24, right? So you're probably going to want to trade some of those nights. So you can either stay at the Westgates, and we've got great properties. We're building more. By the way, next one, Anaheim. We're going Disneyland. We've got the last buildable property. So you can either trade to our Westgate nights, or you can redeem them. And we've got a couple of products that you can redeem them with. You see them down here. I'm going to cover them real quick. The first one is our hotel product. Folks, this is a great product. 1 or 2 night stay. So if you want to do a romantic getaway with your sweetie, great product. If you're building our business, you need to stay someplace one night, great product, right? 160,000 hotels worldwide that you can use this product with. That's our first product. The second product is our Global Rewards Savings Credits Program. These are global resorts, over 100,000 resorts around the world that you can stay in. So you can redeem your nights to stay in these resorts all around the world. So it's going to get you major discounts on things like cruises. If you want to cruise, you can do that. You want to go to Hawaii. I just saw one today. Where was it? It was Paris. It was actually the Marriott in Paris, France. And this was a special deal because this is a program that you have to come in. I told you we got 3 ways to come in, good, better, best. This was a program that you got to come in with our best product, or our best package, because it gives you access to last-minute inventory. And I saw a last-minute inventory deal to the Marriott in Paris, 7 nights, $149 for all. That's not a night. That's $149 for all 7 nights. So you can see these are smoking deals that you have access to here. So that's the second way. The third way that you can utilize those value season nights is with our destination dream trips. And folks, I'll give you an idea. We've got one coming up here in May. Did I jump one too far? Hold on, let me back up here. I'm sure I did. There we go. We got one coming up here in May, May 17th through the 22nd. Folks, we're going to the Hard Rock in Cancun. These are really special trips. This is an all-inclusive, so here's how it works. This is for 2, airfare from any major U.S. city, right, to Cancun, Mexico. You're going to the Hard Rock, 6 days, 5 nights, all-inclusive. So that's all food, all beverages. And 1,500 hotel credits to use at the Hard Rock. So you say, what are those? You want to go jet skiing? That's what your hotel credits are for. You want to get a massage, a mani-pedi? That's what your hotel credits are for. Greens fees. If you want to go to the Mayan ruins. If you want to have a candlelight dinner. Remember, it's all inclusive, but if you want to ramp that up to a candlelight dinner, you can do that with the hotel credits. So folks, it's literally one of those trips. You get to the hotel, you take your passport, you take your wallet, you put it in the safe because you're not going to need them. I mean, it really is. And by the way, these are upgraded deluxe rooms too. Beautiful. $2,900 for this trip, but with your nights, okay, that you've accumulated through the value season nights that you got on our auto subscription, you can trade those for our beach bucks, which is our internal currency. You can knock that trip all the way down to $1,900. So here's where it gets a little better. You're saying, wow, that's a good, $2,900 is a good deal. And trust me, for that trip, it is a good deal. $1,900 is unheard of. Here's where it gets even better. Here's how to make it just $1,900 out of your pocket. Because like all those other vitamin programs or skincare programs, we've got our Get 3 Years is Free program. Here's how it works. you get on our program, our auto subscription program, and you sign up, just 3 people on our auto subscription program, next month, your subscription's free. So now you're accumulating either 1 or 2 nights of vacation stays, 1 or 2 nights every single month. That now you can either go to Westgate, just like we talked about, or you can trade it for our hotel product, our global resorts, or our destination dream trips. And folks, you're getting those for free. Is that crazy or what? I mean, this is the magnitude. Just bottom line, there really, really is not a better vacation program out there. And folks, there's been plenty of travel clubs out there. Let's be clear. There's some out there right now where you get just a website, you sign up, you pay a membership fee. Folks, that's not us. We're not a travel club. We're a vacation club. We put people on vacation. So if it gets any better than being able to accumulate nights for free, here's what it is. Get paid to do it. And so we've got an absolutely ripping compensation plan that goes along with this. Remember what the experts told us? You got to monetize this. And folks, we have. And here's the thing. When you look at, and I've got about 30 years experience in this industry, not in travel, but in direct sales network marketing, I've seen really 2 types of comp plans, generally speaking, 2 types of comp plans in 30 years. There's the comp plans that you can make great money up front, and you starve on the back end because there is no back end money. Here's what that means. You never get off the treadmill. So living the dream, you're not doing because you're working. You're making great money, but you're working. Then there's the other type. You starve to death for 3 to 5 years, hoping you can build great money on the back end, which is residual income, which is pretty cool because now you've reached the lifestyle. If you get over the hump, most people don't. Here's what we've done. We've threaded the needle, folks. We walked the tightrope. We've got great money on the front end, and we've got great money on the back end of our compensation plan. And I want you to do this. Go to fvnmovie.com, fvnmovie.com. You see it there on the screen. And check out, scroll down that page. You'll see our compensation plan. Don't do it tonight. It'll cause you to lose sleep. Seriously. It is an absolute smoking compensation plan. We've threaded the needle. I'll put it out there. I will tell you flat out, you give me a real company, not a pyramid scheme, but a real company in this direct sales arena, put their compensation plan next to ours, side by side, and let's compare, and I will win 100% of the time. I've never, ever seen a comp plan like we've got. So folks, monetize it. We've done that. Okay, we've done it at a level that is really, really unheard of. And I'm going to show you a couple of our bonuses. You know, you get started, you can make a few dollars. You know, you sign somebody up with a package, you make fast start bonuses, you know, anywhere from $25 to $100. So that's decent money, but here's where it gets crazy money. This is what we call our coded differentials, folks. And so if you look at this, when you come in with our top pack right now, and I'm going to be brief on this, but when you come in with our top package, we're running a promotion right now. You come in at the Jade level. Here it is right here. So this is what this means. You get paid this percentage. Jade's 20%. You're getting paid on what's called vacation volume. And so here's how it works. You made that let's say you sponsored Mike. Mike came in with our top package. You made a $100 fast start bonus and you're Jade. So that means on that package, you're going to make 20% of $600 or $120. So $120 and $100, you made $220 by sponsoring Mike in. Okay, but here's the deal. You got Julie as your upline Ruby. Julie's up here. She's at the 50% level. Here's why we call it the differential. Because you make the difference between you and the other folks in your group. So you're a Jade, but Julie's a Ruby. You sponsored Mike, that same sale. You made the $100 fast start. You made the 20% of the $600 vacation volume, right? So you made another $120. You made $220, but Julie's a Ruby. And so how do we determine the difference, or her commission is the difference between your level and hers is 30%. You're at 20, she's at 50, that leaves 30. 30% of 600's $180. Julie made $180 on your sale to Mike. Is that crazy or what? Here's the thing. Julie probably has a lot of you. Julie is smart. She's got you, she's got Mary, she's got Ted, she's got Eddie, she's got Pam, she's got, she's got a huge front line of people that are building this business. And so folks, when you start to see the magnitude, this is just our front end of the compensation plan. Here's what I know. your average code is going to be about 20%. And again, this is just averages, right? And so your average code is going to be about 20%. If you look at here, your average vacation volume, about 80% of the people come in with our $9.99 pack, our Global Traveler Pack, right? So our average vacation volume is about 500. 20% of 500 is $100. This is a typo down here, folks. So what that means is you're going to earn about $100 on every person that comes into your group on average over time. So folks, here's the thing. You bring in 10 people a week into your group, what does that mean? That means $1,000. What if you bring in 100 people a week? Do you realize we've got people in our company that we're just getting started, but they've been with other companies where they had 400 and 500 people coming in every single week into their company for 3, 4, 5 years straight. Can you imagine 500? I can't even imagine it. I mean, that's over $100,000 a month, folks, and that's just our front-end money. When I tell you our comp plan is crazy good, and I will put it side by anything else out there, I mean it. Here's our back end, real simple. It's that simple unilevel commission, and it pays 7 levels deep. So our average commission 6%. Here's how you kind of work that out. If you look at, okay, I like to call this the ripple effect, right? Because this is really what you're doing. And let me relate this to what some of you may relate to. Facebook, right? The social network. Remember when you first got started in Facebook and you told a few people? What happened? Guess what? They told a few people. And you think it stopped there? No, they told a few people. So if you told 10 people about Facebook, those 10 told 10, that's 100, the second ripple. And those 100 told 10, that's 1,000, the third ripple. Those 1,000 told 10, that's 10,000, your fourth ripple. Those 10,000 told 10, that's 100,000. You see that chain reaction. And folks, you did that in Facebook, right? You are the causal factor. You are the catalyst. You are the genesis of thousands of people getting involved with Facebook. You made Mark Zuckerberg rich. And Facebook paid you exactly what? Nothing, nada, zip, you know? And you probably didn't even get a thank you. Well, folks, that's what the experts told us. Monetize this thing, and there's no stopping you. You are a freight train. You're a juggernaut. You cannot be stopped. That's what we're doing. And this is what I'm talking about. You tell 10 friends, they tell 10 friends. Look at the numbers here. This is the back end of the plan. And only part of it, by the way. But you see this would be 10,000 brand partners only to the fourth ripple effect, right? What if it goes 5, 6, 7? You know, what if half of those people quit? You see the numbers down here. You got 5,000 brand partners, average business volume, which is what you're paid on for this part of the plan. It's $500,000 a month in volume times 6%, 30 grand a month. What if it's double that? What if it's triple that? What if it's a third of that? What if it's only 10 grand a month? Does that change your life? Folks, I'm telling you, this plan is unbelievable. Now let me get to the best news. Because I know we've got a couple of players on this call tonight. I absolutely know we've got some folks that have joined us that see the big picture. So let me just say this. What you see here is the growth curve, and you see Google over there for a reason. You know, if we could roll the clock back, we could do a back to the future moment. You could take all the knowledge that you have today back to 2000. How much stock would you buy? Here's the answer, as much as you could, right, of Google, right? You'd sell your house, you'd sell your car, you'd get a second job, you'd hopefully get a job at Google where you could acquire some stock options. Why? Because that company went from small to big, and they changed the world. They changed the paradigm of search engines and everything related to them. Yellow pages, whatever it may be. And folks, I tell you that story because people created wealth there. I tell you that story because today, Family Vacation Network is still relatively small on a global scale. And we're going to change the vacation world. We're going to go big. We're going to change the paradigm of how people think about vacations, how people work, and how people play. That work and play come together. We're going to go big, and today we're small. Today we're small, and we're going to be huge. And folks, in that transition from small to big is where wealth is created. That's where you find yourself right now, and you find yourself there with all systems go. Our systems are in place. That's the best news. That simple 1, 2, 3 system, right? I show McDonald's here. Is anybody systemized better than McDonald's, right? You know how to make a burger, fries, and you can make fries, you can make a milkshake, but can you make money doing it? Probably not. Why would you spend $2 million to buy a McDonald's franchise? when you already know how to make hamburgers and cheeseburgers? You're not buying the franchise for the knowledge of how to make hamburgers and cheeseburgers. You're buying their playbook. You're buying their system. You're buying their business plan. And folks, that's exactly what you get when you get started with us. Duplication. It's not what works that matters, folks. It's what duplicates. What you do, you've got to be able to teach others to do well enough that they can teach others to do around the globe. That's how you have global reach. That's how you build a global brand. And simple is what duplicates in our business. Complicated does not duplicate. Folks, we got the simplest business in the world. We call it use, share, teach. Number one, you got to use the product, right? You got to be a product of the product. What a bummer. You got to go on vacation. Why? Because our business is not about selling. It is about sharing. It is a transfer of emotion, right? Not about selling, it's about sharing. Look, you got an overpriced product, right, that's inferior quality. You better have a Cracker Jack sales force. If you're going to make it work in direct sales in this industry, you can't have overpriced products. You've got to have a great product at a great price. If you've got that, it becomes about sharing. Most people don't consider themselves salespeople. They're average folks just like me and you, right? But if they find a good product, they share it with others. If you can monetize that just like we talked about, good things happen. So you first use the product. That's number one. Go on vacation. Number two, share that experience with others, and then share our business with them. 1, 2, 3. Then teach others how to use the product, share the business well enough that they can teach others how to use the product, share the business. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Folks, it is that simple. That's what our business model is. So let me do this. Let me encourage you. Get back to the person that put you on this webinar tonight and get started. Don't procrastinate. Procrastination will steal your dreams. And here's our 3 ways to get started, folks. Remember what I said. Good, better, best. Get together with the person that put you on. Understand these packs, but here's the deal. Come in with the Global Traveler. It's going to position, if you're looking at this as a business, it's less than $1,000. Think about it. What business can you start for less than $1,000 that has the potential to pay you 6 or 7 figures? Most businesses out there, traditional business folks, you got to go get a building. You got to inventory products. You got to have some sort of accounting. You've got to build a website. You've got to have employees, right? You got to have some sort of accounting system to track all this stuff. It's crazy the amount of money you spend for a brick and mortar business to make $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a year net, maybe with that kind of risk associated with it. $1,000 with almost no risk associated. Folks, the Jade way is the way to come in. If you can come in with the Global Traveler, do it. The Jade, it'll position you at Jade. It's like a $3,000 leg up in our business. Hey, if you can't do it, I got it. Just get started. You can work your way there. It's a little bit harder path. That's okay. You can get there, but the most important thing is that you get started. And with that, let me thank you. Get back to that person who put you on the call. Don't leave them hanging. Get back to them and say, hey, I need more information, or hey, I'm ready to go. If you need more information, talk to a few of our other brand partners with them. They'll put you on a 3-way call with them. I promise none of them bite. We made sure of that before we brought them in. They're all nice people. And they'll tell you about this business. They'll tell you what's good about it. They'll tell you about how it changed their lives and what their dreams are. And maybe you'll see something in you in them. So with that, let me thank you for joining me tonight. My name is John Dehart again. I'm your Executive Director of Sales Marketing Field Development with the Family Vacation Network. I love this company, folks. We're having fun, and we're going to change a lot of people's lives. A lot of people that just want a vacation, but a lot of people, we're going to touch them in a financial way like they've never been touched before. So with that, thanks again for joining me. John Dehart, calling in tonight, Orlando, Florida. Over and out.